Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Shay Rippinger of Hoopla, and you are watching the Hoop Love Y'all Show. And where I talk about health, humor, and hooping. And all right, let's get to the notes. This is a special series called the Self Care Series. So it's going to be 4 episodes on self care and why that's all important. This is especially dedicated to my Fab Over 40 Hoop community. And this particular episode is especially dedicated to Denise, my stepmom, whose birthday is this week. So, alrighty. And who am I? I'm Shay Rippinger of Hip the Hoopla, and I'm a pro hula hoop dancer and a dance instructor. I'm a performer. I'm a pro hoopsmith, which means I make pro hula hoops. And I am also a certified laughter yoga leader, a former professional cartoonist, and also a former columnist. I still do humor writing, and I also used to be head of sports nutrition at our family's health food store. So that's why I talk about that. We learn, we laugh, and we hoop. So with the health hooping and humor. Alrighty. So now that we've got that thing covered, our theme for this particular show is little things. So I have, where is it? I have what I call my little things list. This is my health recommendation. This is my New Year's resolution, if you will, and it's just my personal goal, but I call it and it literally is a list of little things here. You can almost see that. Uh, and they're just small items, and they're just personal items for me. I recommend this as a health thing to do and as a self-care thing to do for yourself. And what it is for me, as I explain it, you might see how that might benefit you as well, in your own personal way. So, for instance, on my little things list, I have, and it's basically a list of activities of daily practices, if you will, daily, and or some of them might be, 1 or 2 or 3 times a week, but most of them I try and get in daily, and maybe just a couple minutes of them, such as hooping, yoga, meditation, reading, doing an oil pull. Uh, there's lots of little things on this list. Yes, green drink. I have an excellent article about how to get a green drink in daily, and whether it's from doing it the full out juicing or doing. I have some great hacks in there of depending on how much time you have of being able to actually accomplish that little thing for your self care to get better nutrition in on a daily basis. I have that on my website. I will have a link to that in the show notes here. So, yes, so that's my little things list, and it's a self-care thing for me so that I can recharge my battery, so that I can start my day well, so I can end my day well. Laughter's on my list. Uh, there's a bunch of things. Some of them are just more mental, but as I go through that list, having it written down is really helpful because then I can solidify it and remember to go over it and get these little things in. So I started out with a real small list to begin with, maybe 2, 3, 4 things. And because I'd already been working on some of these things before, but by putting them on this list, I was solidifying this and trying to get these into even more of a daily practice for myself so that they can become more habit, if you will. Some might say ritual, but habit and things that help me, get into my day, center my day, balance, be a sane person, all that kind of good stuff, and take care of myself so that if I have my own cup and I can replenish it, I can't I can't serve other people very well if I haven't, if I have nothing to give. So by giving to myself first, that self care, then I have that available. And I offer that to you as a health tip. so that you may try that too and see if that works for you. I would love to know in the comments what's some of the things, like even just one thing that you would like to do on a daily basis. It might be getting more rest, better rest. It could be hydrating. It could be all kinds of things, getting some fun and some laughter in. What's yours? Type in the comments. I would love to know, and let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate that. So, okay, going on to the humor. So we've covered the health portion. I'm going to cover the humor portion. I am a certified laughter yoga leader, and so I'm going to do a little laughter yoga exercise. I encourage you to do this with me. We'll do it 3 times, and I call this the gather in and disperse breath. So what we're going to do is, and it's a fake it till you make it laughter. You want to have nice, beautiful posture. So take a nice deep inhale in. Roll the shoulders back nice and lifted and straight. And we're going to start, and I'm going to pull back a little bit so I can get in the full camera here. And we're going to bring this gathered in. So we're going to inhale it in, and then we're going to disperse it out. I love it out. So gather it in, and then disperse it out. One more time. Gather it in. Inhale. And then exhale it out. Disperse it out. And at the end of laughter yoga exercises, we take our hands together. We do this twice. We go very good, yay. Nice and wide. Very good, yay. And that helps get the pressure points all activated and nice and good. So for the hooping section of this, so I teased this little move a little bit earlier by the noise of my chair moving back and forth here. But what this is a little finger twist move. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be threading the fingers one by one. So I'm using a small hoop here because, first of all, it fits on camera, and also I can clear my body with it. So if you're using a big hoop, you might have to do this as more of a flipping if you have a big hoop that you need to clear around your body, depending on how big your hoop is. But for all intents and purposes, I'm using a nice little small hoop here. So I'm going to be flipping. So I can just take this and I start flipping with the thumbs, and I flip over my index finger, and then I'm going to take the middle finger and I'm going to pull that next, let that flip over half a turn, and then the next finger over, the ring finger, and then the pinky finger. So now if you have some hand issues, arthritis, or you're missing some digits, or what have you, and this is a bit of a finger coordination exercise. So again, you can adapt this to be a flipping of just do a whole flip where you're doing a half flip, or you can even spin it in the hands. That's a little bit different move when you're spinning it in the hands. So what I'm trying to get you to do is do this finger movement. And it's a dexterity maneuver as well. So just getting it going. And so the thing is that you can get this going and you can turn this around. And then you can also take this and take this around the head and continue the move. So you can do all kinds of things with that. So what I'm doing with that is I'm adding the finger flipping. I'm twisting this, so I'm taking the top and bottom axis, and as I come around to the side, here I need to go the other direction, so I need to be going in, and then as I come around, so my top hand is on the top, my right hand is on the top, and then my left hand is on the bottom, and then as I go behind my head, I'm going to switch around so that my right hand is on the bottom and my left hand is on the top, and then continue that flippy twist. And then I can flip this over again and continue that around. So you can continue that in a continuous twist if you like. And just enjoy trying that. So you can take this, I like doing this in different directions, up and down. And then one of my favorites with doing this move is to take this and do a little bit of a back bend move with this. So that's a lot of fun because you can get a nice back extension, but you can also take this forward down to the ground and sideways. And then you can take this and do all kinds of things with it. So you can alternate which hand is on the top. You can take these on the side. And you can also, of course, what you do in one direction, you can reverse in the other direction as well. So you can even flip this back and forth and do these quick flip tricks as well. So that's a fun move. It's a little things kind of movement because it's not like the most hard or extensive move, but you can get a lot of creativity with this little technique and have lots of fun with it. Yes. So, all right. Nutshell recap. So we talked about the little things list of doing some daily habits, of putting in what you need, what you like to do, what you would like to do for some self-care for yourself, whether it be yoga, meditation, getting better rest, hydrating more, lowering the caffeine levels, exchanging out a good choice for a bad choice. Whatever that may be, hooping, moving during your day, breathing, laughing. So that little things list. Second was the gather in and disperse breath, which was bringing it in, inhale in, and then dispersing out. And then we did the hoop twisty finger twist. So alternating with the fingers around and getting the hoop going. So yeah, and you can also use this and do one hand and use the other one as a support hand if you want. But I like to do it with both hands. So, but you can adapt it no matter what your situation is. And if this move isn't working for you, try something else. So not every move is for everybody, but it's the same thing with the little things list. You know, you put on there what's useful to you. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you commenting. And yes, welcome. And please, if you haven't already, if you've gotten a lot out of this, what's your favorite takeaway from this? Put that in the comments. And again, what's one of your goals? If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up for this video and also subscribe to the channel, please. And let's see here, subscribe. Yes, and also hit the notifications bell. There's a little bell symbol on there, and that way when I go live or when I have a new video, you will get alerted to it so you don't get left in the dust for new information. So that includes tutorials and fun things, all kinds of neat, entertaining learning experiences and fun things. So, and then I'm Hip the Hoopla everywhere. So I have a website, www.hipthehoopla.com, which is HIPTHEHOOPLA.com. And I'm that on Facebook, Instagram, all the social media platforms. You can find me, and I'm Shay Rippinger of Hip the Hoopla. And I thank you so much for joining me on this self-care series. So go do something today for yourself and go recharge your batteries. Thank you. Hopefully this was part of your self-care series, was a little bit of learning in your day. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Rock on. Peace out. Bye.